Welcome to this portion of the Cultivate Wins guide, where we are going to review the concepts of the 5x5 and the 6 graphics that really tell the story of the 5x5. So in this series, each video will be 5 minutes or less, and there will be 6 separate videos so that you can get the entire concept, but we are going to hammer on each one of those graphics just a little bit. And let's start with the 5x5. What is the 5x5? The 5x5 is really kind of our foundation for everything at Cultivate Wins. Everything that we do is either informed by, filtered through, or audited against the core concepts of the 5x5. Now those 3 things are important. You're going to see that in a graphic later. Everything that we do is informed by, filtered through, or audited against the 5x5. So what is that 5x5? If we're thinking about systems and we're going to build systems, we want to make sure everything, here goes the 5x5, everything is scalable, duplicatable, freakishly predictable, effective, and efficient. I'll do that again. That is going to be scalable, duplicatable, freakishly predictable, effective, and efficient. And everything that we build that is those 5 things, it also must produce for ourselves. That's an important point there. It must produce for ourselves and everybody that we interact with peace, contentment, and joy, and be fully informed by gratitude and compassion. Everybody that we interact with and for ourselves, it must produce peace, contentment, joy, and be fully informed by gratitude and compassion. So we're going to talk about each one of those in separate graphics. But now go back to where I started. We want to take a look at the fact that it doesn't matter what we're doing. Sometimes we get so wrapped up in things that we forget to take a step back and go back to our core concepts and principles because we're stressed out, or we're so busy working, or we're working towards a goal. We forget really what is the core foundation that should fully inform everything that we're doing moving forward. And so we're always pulling people back to, is this informed by, is it filtered through, and is it audited against whatever your core concepts and principles are. Now, we're not saying that you as an organization may not already have your own set of core concepts and principles, but these 5x5 are something that you could use as your organization if you don't already have something that equals or obviously supersedes this based on what is right for your organization. But if you don't already have something that blows this out of the water, then use it, borrow it, steal it until you've got something. You could use this as your core foundation and build off of it and refine it so it's a little more specific to you, okay? But here's what we use, is everything that we do scalable, duplicatable, freakishly predictable, effective, and efficient? And when we build those things, are they fully informed, and do they create for ourselves and those that we interact with peace, contentment, joy, which is the most misunderstood one? We'll get to that in a little bit. And is it fully informed by gratitude and compassion? That is our core foundational principles that we are always looking back at, and it informs. We filter everything through it, and when we audit our systems and look at our systems, we ask ourselves how they measure up against that 5x5. So those are the core concepts of the 5x5. Now let's move into the other 5 graphics that dive a little bit deeper into different parts of the 5x5. All right, let's move on.